Fear of the phone. If you're like most agents, when you first start off in real estate, and even maybe if you're an experienced agent, you get anxiety when it comes down to picking up the phone and calling people to ask for business or to build a connection. However, getting on the phone is the path to getting a huge pipeline of business, and is how I built my business to be so robust and so quick. You just jumping on the phone, making phone calls, and connecting with people, building relationships, having real estate conversations, and ultimately setting appointments to meet and sign people. Today, though, I want to share with you 5 reasons that people are not successful on the phone. Maybe 1, 2, or 3 of these will resonate with you, and because you're consciously aware of it now, you can fix it. My name is Mike Novak. I'm part of the Novak real estate team over at Real Brokerage, and my wife and I run a real estate team right here in Snohomish County. So let's jump right in. First one is most agents don't leverage the phone consistently. They are very inconsistent. They will make a whole bunch of calls one day, then the next day they make 0 calls. And they just don't consistently get on the phone. They maybe hide behind text messaging too much, and they're leveraging automation a little bit too much as well. You have to lean into the phone, and you must do it consistently. I love to see about a 2-hour time block in a producing agent schedule where every single day they're reaching out to people they have not met with. If you do that, you're going to completely fix this issue. That's the first one. The second one is most agents and ISAs don't get to the point of why they are calling. You need to be very clear with this person on why you're calling them and why they're going to invest their time to continue the conversation with them or with you on the phone. So get to the point. Are you thinking about making a move? Yes or no? Simple question. If you're a lender, get on the phone. Hey, would you like to get pre-approved so you know what your mortgage payment is going to be? You know exactly how much you can afford to spend on a home. Get to the frickin' point, people. Stop dancing around it, and don't ask people how they are doing. I hate it when I hear a recording of somebody and they get on the phone and they ask a complete stranger how they're doing. Look, they know that you don't care how they're doing. So just cut that crap out and get straight to the frickin' point, people. That's number 2. Number 3, they don't clearly understand what the goal is when they're picking up the phone. Is your goal to build a connection? That's okay. Is your goal to qualify? Is it to disqualify? Or is it to set an appointment? It should be one of those 4 things, or you're wasting your time picking up the phone. So know which list you're calling and know what your outcome goal is before you even pick up the phone. And then be laser targeted on actually fulfilling and achieving that goal. If your goal is to set appointments, don't be satisfied with just a nurture call. Push for the appointment. Push for 4 or 5 no's on that call before you just move on and consider it a nurture touch. So that's number 3. Number 4 is most agents do not understand how to segment their database into lists that make sense to call. So you should get a pickup rate of at least 12% on your phone calls. If you're not getting a pickup rate of that amount or higher, you're likely calling a crappy list in your database. I like to sort my database and look for people that are taking certain behavioral actions on my website. So somebody that's been on the website in the last 30 days, that's maybe visited the site 4 or more times. They've registered within the last 5 years, things like that. They've viewed a house 5 times. Whatever it is that's behavioral based, I want to segment my lists to these people, and that's who I'm going to reach out and call. And when I call them, if they don't pick up the phone, I'm going to apply one of my Hatch messaging automated plans so that plan is now chasing that person. The phone call was the start, but now the plan's going to do the heavy lifting if I was not able to reach them. So that's number 4. The 5th and final one I've got for you today is that most agents and ISAs do not know how to match DISC, which is the personality, tonality, rate of speed, or you talk too much. You should be asking great questions, and then you should shut the hell up and listen to what the person's got to say to you. Don't cut them off. The person's going to tell you what question to ask next. If they say, I need more space in my home, don't just move on to your next question. Ask them why. Why do you need space in your home? Keep digging deeper. Ask 2 or 3 qualifying questions for everything that person tells you. But you should be listening about 70-80% of the time and asking great probing questions and then listening. Super, super important. If you've got questions about how to connect with people on the phone, reach out to me direct. It's Mike Novak from the Novak Real Estate Team, part of Real Brokerage.